Welcome back for part 2 of our 6-part series of our African hunt. So on this episode, it's a little bit different than you've seen on other episodes of Dirt Nap or even our last Africa one. So our whole intentions for this hunt was to go have a good time, do stuff we've never done, but give back. So later in the show, we visit a local school. Later on in the series here, we visit another school. But the first school we went to was not what we're used to seeing in Canada. It's hard to explain. It gives you a sense of how good we have it here. I can't explain. There's no words to explain what we experienced and the feeling of it and all that. So we donated some of our harvest, or quite a bit of our harvest, to the schools because they cook and it's good protein for the students. We brought a whole bunch of textbooks and pens and stuff for the teaching staff to use for the kids. Then we brought the kids a whole bunch of toys and candy and just a ton of fun stuff like sunglasses, and got attacked by a mob of little kids. It was one of the best feelings you'll ever experience. Over and above all that, we have some amazing hunts from, I think, duiker and Inyala, all sorts of different animals. Again, just another epic trip and something we'll never forget. Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Scree Canada. Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by these fine sponsors. So I don't know if any of you have ever experienced jet lag, but this is day 2. And there's an 8-hour time change from there to here. It's 6:45 in the morning on this hunt. I think I've had about 8 seconds of sleep between being excited and the 8-hour time change. It was not my favorite thing to do. I prepped mentally for it. You can't prep.
It's 6:45 in the morning and I have a belly full of good breakfast, and now it's time to go, so we'll see what comes of it. Happy days. It's a phase that only a mother could love. Wish us luck. So we have a female duiker. Came in about 20 minutes after we sat, so hopefully she brings her boyfriend with them. Super cool. Tiny little animal.
So on this hunt, we spent literally 14 hours sitting in the little hole. Thank goodness they pack you an amazing lunch and you're treated like a king, but 14 hours, and our target species was a blue duiker, or a common duiker. And we waited. Right off the hop, this little duiker comes in, female. And I'm thinking, we've been here 15 minutes and it comes in. And then we sat and sat. We had some monkeys come in, an impala come in, we had wildebeest come in, and then nothing. The whole time we're getting text messages from the other groups. They're dropping wildebeest and Inyala. Jet lag, little action, crummy weather, no sleep, miserable day. But I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by iHunter.
It's an awesome morning.
So up next we're with Mr. Colin Clark, and Colin had his heart set on an Inyala. I don't know if you've ever seen them. I think I said it on the last episode, but it's like they grabbed parts from every animal on Earth and made this thing and said, we're going to call you an Inyala. We're going to send you to Africa and you're going to go there and be goofy for the rest of your life. But Colin is a very good friend, and when we were putting this little series together, I reached out to him instantly and he was all over it. We all prepped so much for this trip, but Colin prepped a lot. He shot, I don't even know, thousands and thousands and thousands of arrows. We had 3 years to do it, so Colin gets into the hole or hide and has a fantastic hunt. So all these little birds, or these weird birds that you're seeing, they call them guinea fowl. I have never in my life wanted to stick an arrow in a guinea fowl so much. They make this horrible noise. They are always there. You can't seem to get away from them. And that's all. I think I could make a trip just going back there hunting them. There's so many of them. They're obnoxious and they're always there. No matter what you do, everywhere you turn, there's one. Just an obnoxious bird. Cool, but obnoxious.
job, buddy.
Nothing like worrying that the angle of the shot wasn't quite right and then finding out it's just on the money. Awesome.
Good job.
Beautiful animal.
Very cool.
Yeah, 2-inch white tips.
This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Victory Archery. Up next is another face that you haven't seen, Mr. Aaron Andel. Aaron and I have been friends for years, and when we started planning this trip, the first thing, it was an absolute must-have on this trip. Leading up to it, Aaron had terrible luck. A week before we leave him, the site breaks. Randomly just breaks. 3 days before we leave, his rest breaks. Aaron's busy, a busy guy. He was, every second that he had free, he was here shooting and shooting and shooting. We spent a ton of time, got him dialed in. And then when we got to South Africa, he shot for the better half of the morning just to get his assurance back. But worst luck ever. All the shooting pays off though. He pinwheels an impala and lights out. So I don't know if you've ever seen an impala in your life, but it would be similar to like a pronghorn antelope and a white-tailed deer having a baby. They're itty bitty, they're spooky as spooky can be, always on edge, and they travel in big groups. You are sitting in the blind and you shuffle your foot and those things are gone or they're on alert. It's the African version of a whitetail, but the size of an antelope, if not even a little smaller.
Well done. Thanks again, I appreciate it. Let's go to animal.
All right, so up next is Mike Hoy. So Mike was another absolute hat to have on this hunt. You probably don't know, Michael is my nephew. So I thought right away, I'm going to Africa. I need a good hunter. If I don't invite Michael, my sister will kill me. So, no, to be in all honesty, Michael hunts harder than anyone I've ever seen. He had to be there. It was, to complete the whole show, he had to be there. So he has his eyes set on a impala, and again with fantastic guide and setups, he doesn't have a problem getting on a great one.
Yes, there's a lot of blood coming out.
Must have hit windpipe.
You eat windpipe, and that's why it wind came out over.
See, as you can see, the staff here at Infinito Safaris takes every bit of effort to make the best photographs they can. So Oki is the name of this outfit, or this guide. You can see he's on his belly. They clean these animals up, make them so pretty, and they get low on their belly, and so much pride in the photos. Every animal we shot, we probably took 1,000 photos, but it's just that one shot. And again, if you look on our social media pages at some of the photos from this hunt, unbelievable. They have a great knack for hunting and a great knack for photographs. It's awesome, because it's a memory that's going to last forever, and the photos are perfect every time. This segment of Dirt Nap TV is brought to you by Scent Relief. One of the main things we wanted out of this trip was to give back to the community. So we had Erica and Shaw line up a local school that we decided to visit, donate some school supplies, some toys and treats for the kids, and donate some of our harvest. So around 100 or so kids come out. Leading up until this was a huge rainstorm, so a lot of the local kids actually couldn't even get to school.
Adam over there is going to say a couple of words. Over there.
Go
ahead.
No, we just wanted to come and say thank you for letting us come here and hunt in your guys' country, and we wanted to come visit you guys and bring you some gifts, and just thank you for having us. It's an amazing country, and we're happy to be here. We gave them some kind words and thanked them for all the support and allowing us to come hunt in their country. You know, South Africa is very open to people coming to hunt, and we are very appreciative of that. We get absolutely mobbed by all these kids. It was the most heartwarming, amazing experience ever. They were coming everywhere, grabbing, me. It was like nothing you could ever experience. It toppled every single one of these hunts that we had on this trip. And to finish it all off, they sang the national anthem, which was absolutely unbelievable. And again, South Africa, we can't thank you enough for having us. Donkey. Thank you. How awesome is that? We have so much footage of visiting the school that we could make a full episode of it. We're still a hunting show. We just wanted to show you a snippet of what we actually do. We gave back and we had an amazing time. You know what? We're booked to go back in 2024 and we're going to do the whole thing over again. Best feeling ever. Infinito Safaris pulled this all together for us. Infinito provides this school and this community with so much meat and resources and everything. Like, without them in that area, things would be probably substantially different. And that's why we aligned ourselves with Infinito Safaris. With that being said, we're starting to do some bookings for them, helping them get some of our Canadian friends down there. So we'll have the email address right down here for any info about hunts. We'll put the webpage up as well. Or you can call me directly. I'll be looking after bookings for Infinito for Canada now, and if we got a big enough group, I might even come join you. It's any excuse I can have to be back in South Africa to do this again, I'll take it now. Next week is going to be part 3 of the 6-part series, so be sure to tune in, and we'll see you next week right here on Dirt Nap TV. Dirt Nap TV has been brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hello YouTube friends. Hey, we got a favor to ask of you. Before you continue with this video, if you could give us a like and a subscribe, follow along, you know, get all the updates. We'll be uploading videos quite often. We're trying to do it every week or so now with some of the awesome footage that we have. Helps us grow, helps us get our following up, and you know what, we're doing this for you guys and we'd really appreciate the support. This is what helps us grow and you guys are the ones that can help us get there. So if you could smash that subscribe and like button, we'd appreciate it. Thanks.